Welcome back to Smart Mouth Beauty. My name is Heather. This is my sister Holly, and today I am here to give you a halfway through my Invisalign treatment and what my journey has been like.
Yay.
So, we had braces when we were a kid. I'm just going to tell you like a quick little history of my mouth. Okay. We back up even further. I sucked my thumb. Okay.
Ah, yes.
I was a thumb sucker when I was a kid. When my permanent teeth came in, they were jacked up. I also had a sliding jaw. Jaw wasn't matched up properly. So, fast forward to freshman year in high school, I had to get braces. Before I got braces, I had to have my top,
the roof of
my mouth stretched. Most unpleasant. Most unpleasant. Then I had traditional metal braces in high school.
Sexy.
It was so sexy.
Oh my God.
I had traditional metal braces, and it corrected my bite, corrected my teeth. Had them removed when I was 16 actually. I think I might have been 16. And it was right before like my senior pictures. So my senior pictures, my teeth look great, right? And then I got a retainer. Well, the retainers that they had back then, I don't know if they still have retainers the way like what we had.
Right, I don't think so.
But they were the metal band, I guess, that went across the front of your teeth, and you had an entire pink plastic.
Plate.
It was like a plastic roof of your mouth.
Yes. It was this
That went
plate
in.
that fit up in there.
It was
gnarly.
Terrible.
It was gnarly.
You can't talk with it in your mouth, okay? And
It wasn't
it's
cute.
unsightly. Like you had this big metal band across your front. Anyway.
And it's like you get so excited to get your braces off, and then why would you want to put that back in?
And then you have to wear your retainer. Okay. Well, needless to say, I did not wear my retainer for very long at all. Okay. Frankly, I don't even remember sleeping in it. Like at the very least, I should have been sleeping in it.
I think you did. I remember you sleeping in it.
I just don't have really positive memories about that.
No, there's
Anyway.
no positive memory about that at all.
Okay. So fast forward 30 years ish. Okay. Something has happened in the last, 5 years or so. When I sleep, I have been, actually longer than 5 years, I've been grinding my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bad habit of grinding my teeth.
Stress.
I've actually cracked teeth before from grinding. And then I've become a tongue thruster. Talk about sexy. Okay. Anyway, my teeth began to move. And
you don't notice it overnight.
you don't notice it overnight.
You do notice it looking back.
And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And in fact, like a year or so ago, 2 years, when I started thinking about it and doing Invisalign, I noticed when I would wake up in the morning that my front teeth were actually sore.
Yes.
Because I had been thrusting and pushing those teeth, and they were getting a lot worse.
Yeah.
What was most prevalent is that my two front teeth were starting to kind of go out like this, and I had a split between the first and the second tooth, and it drove me crazy. Every time I would look in the mirror, and I'm on this huge flossing kick, like where I floss like constantly. And every time I would look in the mirror, it just really bothered me. And it was physically uncomfortable when I'd wake up and I knew I had to. Okay, so I decided to go for a consultation for Invisalign. And my dentist, I have a quasi-new dentist. Same place, but my dentist sold the practice to these young people, and they're great. And they specialize in also cosmetic dentistry, which this is considered cosmetic dentistry.
Yes.
So, went for a consultation. We've been talking about it for a while because I told him it bothered me and that I thought my teeth were moving. So, what they did is, at my dentist, I think it was like $45 to do impressions. And they did impressions of my top teeth and my bottom teeth. They sent it away to Invisalign, and Invisalign comes back with a treatment plan. So my treatment plan is I'm doing the Invisalign Lite, Lite, which I think basically means that I didn't have a lot of things to change.
Yes.
About my teeth.
Yeah.
They're not
so far
so
out of
far.
whack.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you were starting from the beginning.
Right. Some people who get Invisalign as adults never had braces as a kid, and they might have more challenging bite issues and a tooth up here and this kind of. I didn't have any of that. Basically, it's just putting them back. They hadn't moved far, and just kind of fine tuning
Like closing it in.
Yeah.
Like,
well, so I decided to do it. My insurance that I had at the time did not cover it because it's considered cosmetic. And my treatment plan is for 14 trays, and you wear each tray for 2 weeks. So it's 28 weeks of treatment, and it is $2,200. No, $2,100, excuse me. I had to pay half of it up front. I had to pay $1,000 up front. I treated myself. It was like my tax refund
yeah.
that I did.
Yeah.
I treated myself and started gave the green light to my dentist to order my trays. Well, what I wish I hadn't done is when I had the appointment to go and get my first set of trays, and I had bronchitis. But I didn't want to cancel the appointment.
Yes.
If you are sick in any way, if you've got an upper respiratory infection, a sinus infection, you have strep throat.
Go to the
because
dentist.
I wanted them so badly. Like, I wanted to start the treatment, okay?
Don't go to the hairdresser either sick. It pisses me off when people
I was
come
already
to me
on
sick.
antibiotics. It's like I was already being treated. So
Okay.
it's not like I was, I told
Okay.
my dentist, I'm like, look, I'm not contagious. Okay. Is that weird?
I heard a sound. It's fine. Keep
Okay,
going.
anyway, I don't recommend starting Invisalign if you don't feel well at all, because the first tray that you get, or at least the one that I can only speak for myself, the first tray that I got hurt like a mofo.
Well, and you're trying to get used to it.
It hurt
And pain.
so badly, like I wasn't prepared for the pain. And I had braces. I stretched my top jaw. Excuse me, allergies.
But it's also you trying to get used to having something in your mouth,
Right.
trying to talk with it. Plus,
Right.
you're coughing, and you're trying to get over a sickness, and then the extra pain.
I was a mess.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bunny.
I was a mess. I didn't feel good. And I was in a lot of pain with these trays. And so for me, the way that my treatment went is my first tray, I didn't have any buttons attached to my teeth. It was just to get you used to the tray. It was to get you used to wearing the tray, taking it in and out. So I wore that for, I think, a week. The first tray was for 1 week. Then I went back in, and she attached buttons or brackets that the future trays snap into.
Okay.
So when you first get your tray, it hurts. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's
Like you're feeling restriction.
really tight, and it pulls your teeth and it holds them, and it's real. There's like a lot of tension in your mouth, like a lot of tightness, and it hurts. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend it. Yeah, I mean, it's like you can take Advil or Aleve or something to help with it, but it was pretty sore for a while. So I don't have a whole lot of buttons in my mouth. I'm gonna take my trays out. I'm gonna count my buttons and see. So when you take them out, like I'm wearing them now.
Which I don't hear you talking any different with them in. We've watched some other videos, and I think Lisa D had them, and didn't Leanne Says have them?
She had them too.
I can't tell any difference from you talking, but people have said that they feel like they're talking different.
I feel like I'm talking different, and when I put in a new tray, I talk differently until I get used to it.
I don't see it on you.
So you hook your fingernail into the back, and you kind of take it off, kind of like a zipper. Could you hear it?
Yeah.
I think I got lipstick on it too. So that's the top tray, which just looks just like your teeth.
It
Just
looks
kind of
just like your
creepy.
teeth. Okay.
And so that's the top tray. So the bottom tray. And see, I can always tell the bottom tray because I'm missing a tooth.
Yeah.
So that's pretty obvious. So you have these buttons, these clear brackets that are cemented onto your teeth, and I have broken them off. I've probably broken 4 or 5 of them off.
Jeez.
I don't know if it's my aggressive brushing or what, but I have, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, there's
2 on that
2
tooth.
on one tooth.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 or 14.
I've never noticed.
And
You just got lipstick.
I get lipstick on my face. Thank you. So the trays snap into them. So I am on tray 7 of 14.
Heck yeah! Woo!
Yeah, I know. And when you go to the dentist, I go every 6 weeks. And when you go in, she looks at your teeth, make sure things are moving properly, and she'll give you three trays. And so she'll like put one in before you leave, and that's
the next.
Then you leave with 2 in your hand, and those are for the next sets. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is how you keep these things clean.
The trays or your teeth?
The trays, because my teeth are gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do some kind of whitening or something after the whole treatment's over. I feel like my teeth. When you have the trays in, you should only be drinking water. But I occasionally drink soda. I occasionally drink iced tea through a straw. But I would never drink coffee or like red wine or anything like that with them in.
Yeah.
Because you risk it staining. So everything, all the paperwork and everything I got with Invisalign says that, you just brush them like with your toothpaste. I ain't gonna do it. Because toothpaste doesn't rinse clean. Okay, toothpaste doesn't rinse clean. So I asked my dentist, what should I be using to clean my trays with? She said Dawn dishwashing liquid and an old toothbrush. There's like a dedicated toothbrush.
I can sort of see that because Dawn dishwashing, yes, clean. Not only does it rinse clean, but it gets off any oils and lava slickness.
Okay, so every day,
I get it.
I just have, and these, I washed them this morning. You can already see how they're kind of getting funky. I take the Dawn dishwashing liquid and I put just like a little thing right here, and I have this and I get it wet and I get my toothbrush wet and I just start scrubbing all over the tray, and you rinse it, 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 and then you put it back in. Like that, and then you do the other one and you put it back in.
I can see a huge difference. And I know you're only halfway through. I could tell it was a huge difference. Especially
it's
that
slow.
gap.
It's subtle.
That gap is almost gone.
It is almost gone. So,
are you happy with where they are right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy.
You feel like it's still worth it to keep going?
Totally. Oh, definitely.
Okay.
I'm in it.
Okay.
So, like, every couple days, if they look really grody, which they can get a little grody.
You don't eat with them in, do you?
No.
Okay.
No, you can't. I purchased on Amazon these Effordent things you clean, like for your dentures.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just little tablets.
Is it safe for that material, though?
Well, here's the thing. You're only wearing the trays for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's true.
And then you throw them away.
That's true. That's true.
So it's not like
you're trying to save it for the long haul.
Right.
Okay. That's true.
So if I just need to freshen them up, I will soak them in an Effordent antibacterial denture cleaner. It kills the bacteria, and then I'll clean it and rinse it really well, brush it really well with the Dawn dishwashing liquid. So I don't use toothpaste on mine at all.
Oh,
because it doesn't rinse clean. I mean, there's no point in doing it. Oh, I forgot to say, like when you first sign up for, like when you go and you get your impressions done and Invisalign sends you the treatment plan, you get a link to their website, like that's just for you to see, that shows your teeth in like 3D and shows like the progression. It shows every week, every angle. You can change the way that you view it to see how your teeth are going to change. It's really neat.
Creepy.
It's really creepy.
So you're happy with the projected image of what it should be
The
in
final
the end.
image looks the way I expect them to look.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to. I have definitely wanted to do this. I had to wait and see because I've changed insurances because I got married and all that stuff. So I'm going to wait and see if the insurance, my new insurance, will cover any of it. So I had to kind of wait on but I want to do it.
I know. Well, anyway, I'll wrap this up by saying that I'm halfway through my treatment. When you get to the end, there might be additional trays to do like final tweaking. It's like, that's what I've heard. I don't know what's going to happen with me. And then at the very end, you get a tray that you wear at night.
But the buttons won't be on.
She'll take the buttons
She'll
off.
take the buttons off.
Right.
And then you'll just have a night
tray. Night guard thing.
Okay.
I will tell you though that my teeth are really loose.
Yes.
In other words, when I take the tray out, if we've made corn on the cob, you can't go at it with the vim and vigor that you once did to the little bits of corn. Okay? You can forget about biting into an apple for now because your teeth are sore. Like they're tight and they're sore.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
But in a good way. And you have to wear these for 22 hours a day.
Do you feel like you've been pretty good about it?
Yes, I think I've been really good about it. I think I probably wear it for more than that, honestly. And it comes with 2 little cases, which I've already lost one of them. But I keep this in my purse at all times. And when I get home, if I've been out, I come home, I take this out of my purse and I put it on the coffee table. Mm-hmm. So if I'm eating, because we have a bad habit of eating in the living room in front of the TV. Okay. I take them out, I put them in the case. I have sometimes forgotten to put this back in my purse in the morning. If you find yourself out at a restaurant or something and you don't have it, grab a paper towel or a napkin and take them out and wrap them up carefully and put them in your purse.
Don't leave put them on the table.
Right, because they're going to end up in the trash and you're going to be in a world of hurt. But so far my experience has been really good. I'm happy that I'm doing it.
Yes.
I think it's definitely expensive. But I think what you're paying for is the technology.
Yes.
I think you're paying for the speed that they can make the correction, the comfort of being able to take them in and out, and it's not like these unsightly metal braces.
Right, and you don't have to, because we all correlate braces, the metal kind, to being juvenile. Mm-hmm. And so here's a 40-something-year-old woman with these BRCA braces in, and you just feel like a kid. I don't know. And it wasn't glamorous back then, and it sure isn't glamorous now. So I love the invention of these.
I know. I wish they had these when we were younger, but anyway, I've been very, very happy with them. If you have any questions for me about Invisalign and about my journey, please leave a comment down below. We'll do a follow-up video at the end to tell you, how it all worked out and show you my teeth. But I've been very happy. So please leave comments down below. If you have done Invisalign, please let me know what your thoughts are and what your journey has been like. And if you like these kinds of videos, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. With your friends. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.
Tongue thruster.
You do get lipstick on it though.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
All the time. I haven't told you that. Thruster.
I am like very orally fixated. Why did I sound so twangy just
What
then?
happened?
I don't know.